Imagine this. You're traveling to a new country, excited to explore the culture and meet new people, but as soon as you arrive, you notice strange looks, cold treatment, maybe even outright rejection, just because you're different. Or worse. Imagine walking down the street on an ordinary day, and suddenly someone stops you just because of your skin color, asks you odd questions, or even refuses to serve you in a restaurant or store. This isn't fiction, it's reality for millions of people every single day. So the question is, which are the most racist countries in the world? Are some nations truly more racist than others, or is this a problem that exists everywhere in different forms? In this video, we'll dive into the countries that top global racism rankings based on studies, reports, and real-life incidents, and you'll be shocked to see that some of the world's so-called most advanced nations actually have deep-rooted racism problems. Stay with us until the end to uncover the shocking truth. Before we begin, if you love stories that make you think and question the world around you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content. Racism isn't just a feeling or a personal opinion, it's a measurable global issue. Organizations conduct surveys to analyze racial attitudes worldwide. For example, the World Values Survey asks people directly, would you be okay with having a neighbor of a different race? The results? Eye-opening. Reports from the World Bank also examine racial discrimination in workplaces and everyday interactions. And some countries consistently rank among the worst. India, a caste-based society. India is one of the most racially divided countries, largely due to its caste system which has existed for thousands of years. Lower caste groups such as the Dalits are often denied basic rights in some villages and are subjected to systemic discrimination. Many still face violence for simply existing outside their assigned roles. Religious minorities, especially Muslims, also experience discrimination in jobs, housing, and even government policies targeting their traditions. China, a nation of hidden bias. China has long faced accusations of racism, particularly against ethnic minorities like the Uyghur Muslims. Millions of Uyghurs have been sent to re-education camps under strict government policies. Reports have also highlighted racism against Africans, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, when some cities allegedly banned Africans from entering certain establishments or even evicted them from their homes. In many parts of China, foreigners, especially black individuals, face difficulties in finding housing, jobs, or even receiving fair treatment in public spaces. Russia, racism with violence. Russia has one of the highest rates of racially motivated crimes, particularly against migrants from Central Asia and the Caucasus region. In major cities like Moscow, attacks on foreign workers are alarmingly common, often going unpunished. Even in sports, racism is widespread. African football players have been subjected to racist chants from Russian crowds, sparking global outrage. Hate groups and far-right nationalist movements are still active, and many migrants feel unsafe in their daily lives. United States, land of the free. The United States often promotes itself as the land of equality, but racism is still deeply embedded in its society. The black community continues to suffer from police brutality, as seen in the tragic case of George Floyd, which ignited global protests in 2020. Latinos and Asians also experience discrimination in workplaces, education, and even immigration policies that disproportionately target them. Despite being a diverse country, racial inequality remains a major issue, and the political climate often fuels racial tensions. Europe, a rising wave of discrimination. In Europe, several countries struggle with racism, particularly against immigrants from Africa and the Middle East. France has implemented laws that many see as discriminatory, such as the ban on hijabs in public schools, which has sparked international criticism for targeting Muslim women. Italy has a reputation for racial bias, with reports of employers refusing to hire migrants despite their qualifications. Germany has seen a rise in far-right political movements, which openly campaign against refugees and immigrants. In some cases, attacks on non-white individuals have escalated into violent hate crimes. South Africa, the shadows of apartheid. Even though apartheid officially ended in 1994, Racial divisions in South Africa still run deep. Economic and social inequality remains a massive problem. White South Africans still dominate top positions in many industries, while black communities often struggle with poverty. Certain extremist white groups even isolate themselves in all-white settlements, refusing to integrate. Is racism a country's problem or a human problem? Does this mean everyone in these countries is racist? Absolutely not. In every country you'll find activists, organizations, and everyday people fighting against discrimination. However, racism is often fueled by history, politics, and media representation, shaping public attitudes over generations. The truth is, racism is not limited to one nation, race, or culture. It's a global problem that manifests differently in each society. The only way to fight it is through education, strong anti-discrimination laws, and promoting awareness about racial equality. What's your experience? Have you ever faced racism? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. And if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to support us by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us keep creating thought-provoking content for you. See you in the next video.